Taurus or Taurus cross watcher, thank you guys for being here with me. It's been like what, 2 weeks now? It's been a little while. I couldn't help it. You may want to watch the Aries message. I explain more in there. I don't really explain a lot because I can't, guys, but I explain a lot. I'm very blunt, but there's certain things, especially when they include like another person or other people, especially if they're minors, there's just certain things that I can't say, and it's nobody's business, but I've had a lot going on, and I want to thank you guys for those of you who've been patient with me as I just navigate everything that has gone on. Even those of you who are like, well, we don't have to know what's going on, we're just glad you're okay, and the people you love are okay, and we're glad you're back. So I'm back for right now, because I had a moment to kind of breathe and do this message today, and I had the energy. So, all right, here we go. Taurus or cross watcher, unless this is reversed. Right before I started the video, I heard, she's got the power. But I heard it like, I've got the power, right? So you could be feeling very strong during this time, especially if you're the Taurus themselves, especially if you're a feminine. But you don't have to be. But someone is looking at you, I believe, unless it's entirely reversed, like, damn, you're strong. You are so strong. Like, they want to see the best for you. Whoever this is genuine. Genuine, I'm hearing too. It's like, I don't know. There's something about you. They think you're very beautiful, I'm hearing. They think you're attractive, handsome if you're a masculine energy. They find you creative. They find you talented. There's just a lot you have to offer. Strong, fierce, don't take no shit. You know who you are. Firm. You're not easily intimidated. Like, there's so much about you. It's like, and how would somebody know all this? So I don't know who this somebody is to you. I don't know if it's like a partner, like maybe you're married or you're in a relationship, or maybe it's an ex of yours thinking this, or it's a family member or a best friend or someone you work with, like a work colleague or an admirer even, who's just like, I think you're badass, like you even calm this person down. You're like an example. Sorry, I yelled. I was just excited. I get it. I'm ADD. It's like I can't help it. When I'm around you, I just kind of like can't help it. I just want to, like, they relate. You're relatable. You know how sometimes like Jeffree Star says this a lot. He's a makeup artist, but he says, relate. I relate or relate. Could even be someone who is related to you, or you just relate on a lot of topics, a lot of things, okay? Whoever this individual is to you, or if this isn't someone now and it's like coming in, I mean, they think very highly of you, and they mean it. If they tell you that, they definitely mean it. Maybe they won't tell you that, but you can just kind of feel like somebody, they think the world of you, they think highly of you by their demeanor, what they say, kind of how they act. Well, they do. They may even have like an all-out crush on you if it's like a romantic thing. If it's love could be getting stronger. Love could be growing. If it's a relationship that's already committed, maybe somebody's thinking like, wow, I would marry you, I mean, only when you're ready, if you want that, it's something like that, What were we looking up? She's got the power. But I'm hearing it like, I've got the power, like I. You know your value, I'll tell you that. She's got the power, especially if you're a feminine energy. It's a song by Stan Bush. Really? No. Is it? Wait, hold on. Is this the song? This is like an older song, right? Maybe someone's born in like the 70s, 80s, not 90s. 60s, 70s, 80s. Because I hear them like, maybe they're in their 20s or 30s. Or like a teen in the 80s. Or in their 20s, 30s, and 80s. I don't know. Don't listen to me. A crash of thunder, a brilliant flash of light, a battle has begun. Oh, you've been through some shit, haven't you? Haven't we all? But like your shit, I mean, you maybe even thought it was going to take you out. You may even want to take yourself out at times, Maybe you take yourself out now. You like to take yourself out. I mean, you don't need anybody to take you out. You'll buy yourself flowers, right, Miley Cyrus? Maybe you've had some sort of connection to the Sagittarius here, because she's a Sagittarius. I'm just talking. ADD helps a lot when you're channeling, I mean, it may seem to be a little bit like frustrating at times, but it also helps me to pick up on like all kinds of shit at one time. It's great. You've thought about taking yourself out, like, unaliving at times, or just maybe others have wished that on you, or actually you actually take yourself out, like, to eat and shit, or you don't mind doing it. Or if this isn't you, that we're talking about here, whoever's on your mind while you're watching this, that person is this way. They embody this energy. Okay. Ay, 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 ay. And only one will win the fight. Danger in the air, destroying everything in sight. The time has come to right the wrong with prism power might. What the hell? Is this from freaking... This isn't the song. Sailor Moon? She's got the power. Someone could even be very spiritual here. Very I can't speak. Spiritual. She's got the power. A desperate struggle. The strongest takes all. The battle rages on until the weakest finally fall. This is not the song. I was fucking channeling spirits. It's not the song. But this will do. This works too. Okay. Until the weakest finally fall, a vision fills her heart and gives her strength that's pure and true. And when it seems that all is lost, she knows what she must do. Tough ass bitch, really. This is a feminine, and this is not the song. Again, I reiterate, spirit, this is not the one. Let me just, please. She's got the power. And it's like, she goes, la, 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 la. Oh, that's not power. That's she's got the look. Right? Son of a bean dip, Mother Frida. She's got the look. La 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 la. Roxette. This is the song I was channeling, but I said it wrong. So there's no coincidences. There's a reason I pulled up Sailor Moon. Okay. That's a plane. This person's a good communicator. Or you are, if this is you. Definitely. I was just talking to somebody yesterday, I believe, about being a good communicator who is a Taurus. And when I think of communicating, I think of planes, because, you know, you can fold a paper into an airplane. You ever see anybody do that? You ever do that in school? Fold paper into airplanes and, like, pass your notes across the room by flying them over there and hitting people in the head with them? Okay, so communicators. Someone communicates well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walking like a man. Hitting like a hammer, she's a juvenile scam. Never was a quitter, tasty like a raindrop. She's got the look. Okay, that's interesting word choice, but I like it. You know, I like different. Heavenly bound. Oh, she talks different too. This is probably someone, or this is you, the feminine. This is a feminine energy, this feminine here. She's, I don't know why I see her like, you guys ever seen Grease, the movie? She's like Sandy. But the second version, like, you know, after she's changed. That's her. That's you. The feminine. Whoever the feminine is. She's got that Sandy energy, you know, like, tell me about it, stud. And she just has interesting choice of words, or she doesn't really give a shit. She's not really scared. She definitely doesn't give a shit what anybody thinks about her. Whoever this feminine is, don't give a damn what anyone thinks about her. And this is what's causing someone to get closer. They're like, I love that about you. I fucking love that about you. I love your choice of words, even if it doesn't make sense. Damn. These lyrics are fun. Cause heaven's got a number. When she's spinning me around, kissing is a color. Her loving is a wild dog. She's got the look. Again, I reiterate, these are very interesting choice of words, but I like it though. She's got the look. What in the world can make a brown-eyed girl turn blue when everything I'll ever do, I'll do for you? Fire in the ice, naked to the T-bone, is a lover's disguise banging on the head drum, shaking like a I don't understand these lyrics, spirit. Why am I channeling it though? Anyway, basically you've got the look if this is you. If not, the person on your mind, she's got the look. It's a feminine here, strongly. It's at least a feminine energy who is like physically attractive, but also I would say rather gives off an energy. There's like a vibe, you know, that's like don't touch. You know what I mean? Like because the Sailor Moon energy. I don't know anything about Sailor Moon, but let's go ahead and talk about that because I channeled it, right? What did Sailor Moon do?
According to Wikipedia, as Sailor Moon, she sets out with her comrades to fight the villains from her past life and to protect the Earth using the legendary silver crystal. This provides most of the conflict, romance, and drama in both the manga and the anime.
Well, I'm not into anime or any of that. That's probably why I didn't know what the hell Sailor Moon was. I mean, I've heard of it, you know, but anyway, past lives, really? This person's definitely into spirituality, or they're just, I don't know, they're like their own breed, and they are connected to their past lives. Like, this could be even someone who's like Example, I say all the time that I was a jellyfish in a past life because I fucking was. I know that I was, and I don't care if anybody thinks I'm weird for it. I don't give a shit. Talk to the spiritual community; they'll tell you too. They probably are connected to their past lives. Breathe. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely a jellyfish in a past life. I also was around in the Renaissance time, like that kind of era, and I wore a lot of corsets, and that shit hurt like a bitch. But my ribs looked amazing, but it hurt. Okay, I remember that. Like I remember it. Like I straight up have been here before, and I feel like a long time before that as well. I've been here several times, but I've been animals before. A jellyfish is one of them, and I'm very connected in this life. Anyways, this person is connected to their past lives, other people's past lives. They may even be able to pick up on spirits of other people. Like if this is you, have you ever looked at somebody and you're like, they're familiar to you? You're like, I know that I've known them before. Whether romantically or not, like I know that I've loved them before, or I know that I've known them before. I feel like I've known them in a past life. Like they looked very much the same, but of course we wore different clothes back then and shit. But yeah, I've known them before. Totally. And it feels like they've just returned in this life to either be your pal again, your lover in general, because y'all couldn't be a lover in the past life. They went off to war and died. Or because, like, I don't know, past life. Somebody's connected to their past life. Like Sailor Moon, very connected to their moon. They may even know a lot about the moon and the cycle, something to do with their moon, if they have a cycle, if they still have a period, their cycle syncs up with the moon. If this is you, your period may sync up with the moon. You either bleed on a new moon or you bleed on a full moon. I like this person. Whoever this is, I feel like, I'm going to say it's you just to stop getting confused here because I'm getting confused a little on who this is. But whoever the feminine is here that I'm picking up on, the other person, that's who I'm talking about today. That person is really like loves this woman. Is like, I just absolutely adore you. I admire the shit out of you. I think it's so fucking cool who you are. Like, I love who you are. I don't give a shit what people think. The more people don't like you, the more I'm gonna like you, because it just tells me that you have a lot to offer, you know? The more that you don't fit into society and that people have things to say about you and judgments, like maybe this person hears things that other people say about you when you're not around, right? But then when they talk to you or when they get to know you, or because they've known you intimately, like depending on who this is, friend, new interest, new friend, will be friend, lover currently, ex, I don't know, family member. It's like, no, I love you for all the reasons, and I admire you and respect you for all the reasons that other people might not. I love that about you. Absolutely love it. Nothing about you could even sort of deter me. I love it. The more that you are not like the rest of this miserable fucking world, the more that I'm like, oh, I have like hearts in my eyes, you know? I'm like, oh, I love it, you know? That's the vibe here, that someone's going to absolutely love your uniqueness and the fact that you're not like brainwashed, really. You're not very traditional either, I would say. If this is not you, it's entirely reversed. You will find someone that you like that is not traditional. Which is interesting to get in a Taurus message, isn't it? Because aren't Tauruses known, or the Taurus energy at least, you don't have to be one watching, aren't you guys known for like liking tradition? So this would be a very different type of Taurus, which would be even better. You know what I mean? Because you have that person that's very like, you could call them practical, you could call them stable, you could call them like the one who's your ride or die and will do fucking anything for you, and like will definitely be dedicated and loyal and very communicative, which you need in any type of relationship, even those that are not romantic. Like, just has it all really to offer. Spam risk. Can tell when people are fake as fuck. They're intuitive too. They can tell, you know. But they're not brainwashed. They're not programmed. Maybe they used to be, you know. But maybe someone's since broken free from all that bullshit. Like, I see somebody straight up breaking free from like bullshit, from restrictive thinking and belief systems and shit. Like, they don't want to be like that anymore. They don't want to be how they were or what they thought they had to be, or they had to be like their family, or they had to be a certain way due to religion, or they're not like that. They just want to be themselves, right? I think this is you. It's almost like attracts like you're going to attract your mirror. Either you attract them as your, or you've already done it. You attract them in your life somehow. I don't know how they're going to be connected to you, or they're attracting you. Could actually be very similar here. The two of you are going to have a whole lot to fucking discuss about, wow, no way. You know, like similar to being like the scapegoat. You could call it like black sheep, but more I'm hearing scapegoat. Like you are the scapegoat and have been the scapegoat in situations. Like it's just easy to shit on you, right? Well, that's exactly what's happening to this person, or what's happened in their life. Like both of you are used to being the scapegoats. It's like two scapegoats here end up admiring each other, really. Romantically, friendship dynamic. Maybe it starts off as friendship and goes to romance, or family, work. Yeah. If this is love, this is going to be really good love, unless it's already grown into that. If you're in a committed relationship now and you guys have been together for a long time, I'm not feeling that here. But if you are, I'm just going to be real. It feels like someone on the outside, like maybe someone's been in a long-term standing committed relationship and someone comes in. There's a vibe of that here, like third party-ish kind of, but it's not like a cheating yet, but it's almost like you can't help who you love or who you're interested in. You can't help who the soul recognizes, right? Like that's the vibe. And maybe somebody meets you, but they're in a marriage or a relationship with someone or something like that, right? I don't know. There's a vibe of that here because I'm getting it's like I don't know. I don't want to get too into that. I feel like that's a whole nother message. If we need a bonus, I guess we could do that, right? It's been a while, so we could do a bonus. Maybe we should. What do you guys think? You're not going to turn down a bonus, right? Maybe we should do a bonus, Taurus or Crosswatcher. Let's do that. I'm going to leave it here. I think we got what we needed in this one. I like this. You're basically being admired by someone, and they fully support you. They're fully in your lane. I'm seeing a bowling lane right now in my mind's eye. Confirmation, something to do with bowling, or actually like something to do with Kentucky, because I'm hearing Bowling Green. They're on your side. They're on your team. They've got your back. They're in your corner. I mean, in every which way you could think about somebody here who's going to fully support you, and it's because they relate. You know what I mean? Like they fucking relate. They can tell that you're real. Real recognizes real, and that's it here. That's it. Somebody sees that you're real, you're genuine, like you're a fucking real one. And not only that, but you have so much depth to you, you know what I mean? Like you're like they're not worried that what they see is it not really what it is. No, they can tell. You're like what's that called when it's similar to blunt and what's the word when you're like, it's similar to unapologetically honest. It's just one word. You're like transparent, but it's not that. It's something else. Like, it doesn't matter what people think. In fact, you may even want people to judge you. You may even not mind if people judge you, and if you keep certain things secret. Like you may be an open book, but imagine what you don't tell people. You know, they think you tell them everything, but what about the things you don't tell them? Because not everything's their fucking business, you know what I'm saying? And so, I'm not saying to this person, but just the world in general. Like you don't tell them everything. You know? Yeah, you're an open book, but like, not everybody has to know every fucking little detail about you, you know what I mean? And this person likes that, you know, they like it. But also, it's like you know your power, and also you don't care who judges you because it benefits you. They'll get instant karma because you aren't deceptive. You don't really have anything to hide. There's a difference between being a person who has things to hide and a person who's just like, well, it's not everybody's fucking business what I do, what I stand for, who I am. I tell certain people, and that's that. And then what they do with that, that's on them. And then, or how they judge me after what I tell them, that's also on them. Like, I'm not worried about it. You're not worried? Because you understand that people are going to get instant karma because your intentions are pure. And when you come from a pure heart and you have pure intentions, people are going to get fed that shit on a silver platter. And it's going to burn coming out. Because you're genuine. And so if people have like fucked up intentions against you, which they do, clearly. I mean, you got a couple of them. in your close environment, or they keep an eye on you. Not this person, but yeah, wow. But it's okay, it benefits you, again, to reiterate, the judgments from others, because you're actually a good, I mean, that's an understatement, you're a great person. Like, you're a really good person. You would be honest in a company, you would be honest in a relationship, in a friendship, in a family. Like, you would tell people if anything was being done against them. Like, you're informative. You're not a fucking fake, you know? Nor can you be controlled. Nor can you be sold. Nor does shiny little things turn you on. I'm not saying you don't like nice things, but I'm basically saying you can't be bought. Like, you fly by the seat of your own pants. You like to make your own rules. You'd rather be your own boss. You'd rather be, not that you can't work with other people. You probably work well with other people, but you also know when to say, I don't want to be controlled. You know what I mean? Well, they judge you for this, you know? I'm getting this right at the tail end. They, like, judge you for it, and you know they do. And you're like, well, it's not against me. I don't really care who judges me. I come with no intention to harm anyone. And if others try to harm me in some way, whether it's harming your reputation, whether it's harming the way other people, like, reputation, the way other people view you or see you by what they say, they're gonna fucking pay for that. And whoever's on the outside of you that really admires you, they pay close attention to you, whether you know it or not. And maybe you do, because it could be a person you're with, or you're entertaining. Could be a person you're friends with that, you know, they got your back. Like, this person just loves you even more. The more that people say, because they know who you really are, they know how you really are, even if it's somebody new. But they're that transparent and real that they can see it, because real recognizes real. That'll probably be the title here. Somebody likes Mexican food here, like, a lot. I'm saying, like, tacos, like Taco Tuesday or Taco Night. Someone loves food, but especially Mexican food, because I'm seeing Mexican restaurants, and I'm hearing, like, Camino Real, and or also, like, traveling, going to the beach, something like that. Camino Real. Real, recognize, real, Taurus. What does Camino Real mean in English? Camino Real meaning in English.
The Royal Road. According to Wikipedia, El Camino Real, Spanish, literally the Royal Road, often translated as the King's Highway, is a 600-mile commemorative route connecting the 21 Spanish missions in California, along with a number of sub-missions, 4 presidios, and 3 pueblos.
Path, road. Yeah, they like the road you're on, the path you're on. They think that you're a good leader, you're a good guide, you're a good mentor. You maybe mentor people. Because when I think of path or road, I think of, you know, people, I mean, spiritually. That's what we talk about it all the time. We talk about the path that you're on. Are you off the path? Or are you on the path? You are really good at keeping that shit on the road, even when it's, like, storming and shit and there's tornadoes. You're like a storm chaser, but, like, of life, you know? And you know when to kind of keep yourself balanced, even though, you know, sometimes you get a flat tire and shit, and sometimes the wind is so strong it's pushing your spiritual vehicle all over the fucking world and the road. You don't detour. You know who you are. You stay, like, your yes is your yes, your no is your no. If you say you ain't gonna do something, you're not gonna fucking do it. If you say you don't stand for something, you don't do it. You're not all talk and no action. What you say, you fucking prove, and you can back it up, and you're not afraid of anything. You run that shit. I respect the shit out of that. That's so fucking sexy to me as an Aries. Like, that is so sexy. Even as, you know, as a friend, you know, that's hot. That's sexy as fuck. Like, hell yeah. You know what I mean? It's like women supporting other women, or men supporting their women, or their love interests. It's like, damn. You get it, bitch. Because, you know, Camino Real. The Royal Road. You lead the way, you're a leader. You teach people by your example how to stay on whatever their path is, how to stay focused, you know, not always looking in the rearview mirror, but to allow it to kind of teach you to allow that pain to be your petrol, like your petroleum, to like push you forward and propel you into prosperity. That's a lot of P's. All right, guys, now I'm gonna go. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. We'll get a bonus. I don't know when we'll get a bonus, but we'll get one because I'm interested now. I just want to talk to you. All right, talk to you later. Bye.